Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to Psychology Every Day. Today I have another Swedish saying for you, and that is Om huvudet är dumt får kroppen lida. And what that means is if the head is stupid, then the body will suffer. And a lot of times the wallet as well. And for me, it has been. So let me tell you the story of my teeth. When I was 13 or 14 or whatever, I was going to get bracers because my teeth are all, it's like God just threw them in there. But then they had to, send me to a specialist because my bite was all, wrong. When I closed my teeth, I could still stick my tongue out, no problems, with a gap of I don't know, like 1.5 centimeters, a bit over half an inch. Uh, and basically, it was because the back teeth would close first, and also because my bite was too narrow for my teeth, so they wouldn't fit like the ends, so they sprawl out outwards like this. So they go out, which of course also meant that there is a gap. Uh, and they explained that they had to do surgery, and from my understanding of it, it meant, you know, pulling out a bunch of teeth, then doing the surgery, then, putting them back in, basically. I now know that that was a misconception because the surgery that I now have to do is that they're gonna cut the roof of my mouth until they can split it apart. And then they will give me bracers which will pull the teeth in, and then I will have to fix several teeth. When I was 13, 14, and decided to not do this for some reason, I was like, fuck my teeth. I don't care about brushing them, and I'm just gonna mistreat them until they fall out, and then they will have to give me new teeth. And stupid, stupid. And then also, certain problems with executive function when I was older, and other problems. And I didn't really care about it until I was like 28, and then it sort of caught up to me because of the back teeth being the ones that closed first, they would get worn down faster, of course. And eventually, when I was like 25, I noticed that I could close my teeth. See? No gap of, 1.5 centimeters. And I was quite happy. I was like, didn't need any surgery. It's fine. But then one day I woke up and my teeth was hurting, all of them. Uh, and I was like, what the hell is this? And I knew I had some cavity or whatever. So I started panic brushing my teeth, but nothing helped. And I was like, why does my entire jaw hurt? Because I had a cavity in the corner tooth here. Why doesn't it just hurt here? And it got worse and worse. And like any man, I refused to go to the doctor or the dentist in this case. But it um, became worse to the point where it was certainly the worst physical pain I've ever had in my life. And believe me, I've had some physical pain. I once got hit in the face with a bat, been kicked in the balls, had many tattoos, and tattoos hurt me a lot because I have sensitive skin. I have, burned myself many times welding. I have fallen out of trees, and of course, like anyone else, I've had headaches and other things. I have scars all over my body. And what I believed to be previously, a 10 on the pain scale, has now been moved down to a 7, because this pain was so bad that I was just completely out of it, like panic mode, and it wouldn't let down or ease up whatever I did. If you break a leg, at least if you can lie still and in a certain position, it's gonna hurt a little bit less. This was nothing helped. Painkillers didn't help. The only thing that did help in the evening was drinking so much vodka that I passed out. And then I woke up and I was like, it's fine now. But after an hour or so, began to come back. And once I started focusing on it, it became worse and worse again. And I started my face was swelling up. So I had to book an appointment. And when I explained what was going on, they were like, you have to come in right now. And apparently this would have been lethal if I didn't come in, because what has happened was that the back teeth had been grinded down so much that a cavity sort of had formed in one of my back teeth, and bacteria had come in, gone through the tooth and into my jaw, and necrosis had begun to take place in the tooth and in the jawbone. So it was rotting basically, and I was getting a fever and it was starting to swell up. So they pulled 2 teeth, and then they jammed the drill down in my jawbone and grinded out all the necrosis. And shortly thereafter, I had to pull 6 more teeth. So I pulled 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, and 2 here, because they were being grounded down so much that they were breaking and causing all kinds of problems. And then they explained that this will keep moving forward until you have only your front teeth left. And I have noticed that it has also affected my jawbone. I don't actually have a double chin, but my jaw is too far up from the grinding down of the teeth. So I got placed in queue to fix this. It's been 15 months, I think, and last week they called and they said we have some sort of cancellation or whatever, so you can come in next Wednesday, which is tomorrow. And I still had one last cavity, and I know that this special department, you have to have no cavities to get started. So I had to book an emergency appointment, which is now to fix a cavity, and this is in the very back, in the upper, part of my teeth, which means they're gonna have me sort of upside down, which sucks because you can't breathe. My nose get all stuffed, and then they're gonna fix the tooth, and yeah, it's gonna be an awful time, horrible actually. But YOLO, first of all, and if the head is stupid, then the body will suffer. But I'm actually excited to get this fixed finally. So it's a good time talking about yesterday, using your thinking function rather than your feeling function. It's gonna be great. Anyway, have a great day, everyone, and I will see you tomorrow.